Hi Taurus, this is going to be your reading for the beginning of July. It is good for Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Taurus, or anywhere where Taurus falls in your chart and you feel it applies. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate with all of you. If it doesn't resonate, try watching any other placement in your natal chart on this channel. You can find some messages that you need there instead or as well. Taurus, if you want to book a private reading with me, the link to my website is down in the description below this video. If you are new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. I'm sorry I haven't been reading for you guys consistently. My life has been crazy the last couple months, Taurus, and it was so great to connect to your energy today because I'm a Libra and I'm ruled by Venus too. But you guys just really ground me out. So thanks for being here with me today. I'm happy to be here with you today too and get into your grounded energy. I hope this message finds you well and that it helps you. So it's Soma Chandra Taurus right now. Taurus, I think that you are moving into a time where you're starting a new cycle because I have the World at the bottom of the deck and the Ace of Pentacles. So moving into a new cycle, being protected, planting a new seed, strength showing up here tells me that you've had to be strong and you will need to be strong in the beginning of July. Some of you have connected to a Leo. Perhaps you have Leo in your chart. Leo is here to help you be strong and courageous and diplomatic and compassionate. You can make it through anything. You really can. Some of you feel like you need to act upon your own behalf and get out of a difficult situation that's been hard for you to work through. Justice will be served. Libra here, justice will be served. A truth will be told. Moving into the middle of July, there is someone around you, I think, that wants to try and cooperate with you, especially if family is involved. But it's like what's good for the goose isn't going to be good for the gander. And I think that a person around you wants to create their own sense of freedom and independence. And it's almost like they don't want you to do the same. And they're going to maybe give you a little bit of trouble with it. They might be a little self-centered to some degree. Okay, so prepare yourself for that. It came out in the tarot. The Awakened Soul Oracle deck showed us for you guys moving into July, magic in reverse. Some of you have been dealing with an Aries. If you are, you're not anymore. Cleanse came out. I love that card. And authenticity. So some of you guys have had, you will be moving into a time of cleansing and space clearing. You're being advised to do that. Create your own space, cleanse your own space, cleanse your life, detox your life. You also got a purify card. I also think in July, you're really going to get the opportunity to be your true, authentic self. Some of you are going to meet up with and spend some time with close friends and family members. It'll feel really good to clear your space, clear your energy. Now is the time for you to be the real you. Hang with your tribe, the ones that you love, the ones that will let you be your true self. It's been difficult for you to do this. Magic in reverse tells me you might not feel like you have the plan that you need right now. You might feel like you don't have all the resources you need. You might feel like you don't have all the control you want. You do. You can do it. There also could be some energy around you that's sort of pulling away, pulling on your magic. Someone around you might be somewhat manipulative or telling you that you can't do it. Trust the magic. Have a plan. The magician is the single catalyst for change in its own life. You do have all the magic. It's all right there in your hands. Someone might just be trying to take it away from you a little bit, or they feel like when you cleanse and you're authentic, that it takes away their magic. It doesn't. They just need to see that you're a sovereign, autonomous being. Some of you want to cleanse and get close to friends. You just don't have a plan. Those that are attracted to you and you're attracted to will come together. So find that magnetic energy around you and you'll pull your tribe right towards you and it'll feel great. It'll feel great for sure. Looks like you need a little bit of support from the Crystal Inspiration deck. They wanted me to use this deck for you guys as well. I've used it for a lot of signs for July. Rhodonite, find a way to forgive. There may be a person around you that there needs to be some forgiveness with. Sometimes we cannot do that face to face. It's more about letting go of things that no longer serve you. You're going to be challenged and asked to find a way to forgive something within yourself or in someone around you at the beginning of July so that you can bring in change. Phantom quartz, embrace change. I feel as though you guys are making a change because others around you see you as the Knight of Wands. So very rebellious, very passionate, very exciting energy right now. You're on the move. You're ready for change with that Sagittarian energy of the Knight of Wands. Someone may not like that. You may need to embrace change and forgive someone. They may need to embrace your changes and forgive you. But black tourmaline also came out, protect your energy. So you will need to protect yourself from lower energies. Don't let anything drain you right now. If you have a challenge, it's appetite. Get out of your comfort zone. Strength is here. You will be challenged. Look at your natal chart and see what your north node is. That'll give you clues. Your natal chart is like a giant toolbox. It shows you your weaknesses, but then right next to your weaknesses are all the strengths you need to overcome them. So what's your north node? That'll help you. That'll give you clues, Taurus, as to what may hold you back and what strengths you can capitalize on and what you're meant to be moving towards. Looks like it's this strong Leo energy. You'll have to get out of your comfort zone moving into July and do some things that might be difficult for you to do. Their advice to you is, out of the Wisdom of the Tao deck, volume 2. We love this deck. I love this deck. I bought both volumes for us, you guys. And the second deck, the purple deck, is all about advice. It's very constructive. The first card that came out was change your lifestyle. Nurture your body through communion with nature and strengthen your spirit with laughter. Engage in mindful exercises like Tai Chi, Qigong. Address discomfort before it's too late. Also modify your diet. So they just want you to do a lot of self-care right now. The universe is saying that you need to make some changes that will strengthen you and nurture you and bring you into communion with yourself. They want you to be very rooted in your body, grounding. So get out of your head, get into your body, take good care of yourself in July. Also, resist dependency came out. Take nothing for granted, stand firm, and do not give in to the urge of attachment. Everything falls apart if you waver. With addiction, obsession, and dependency comes a loss of freedom. Do not forfeit your liberty. And I also have move on, and it flipped itself into the reverse. Strive for a bigger purpose. Do not see the lotus bud, but instead see the lotus blossom. Don't focus on the moment, for it is temporary. The future is better than today, even when it's not in view. So there's something that you're meant to be moving on from, and someone may pull you back into a dependency. Understand where you end and someone else begins, and remind others of your boundaries as well. Change is good for you. You deserve some independence and sovereignty. Even in a really good relationship, like even in a marriage or in a family, don't take anything for granted at this point. Resist the urge to stay attached when you're meant to be growing and detaching. This could be happening with some kids in your life as well. Or even like I'm seeing it possibly happen at work for you as well, where you're like, hey, come on, let me go. Trust me. I've got this. Be mindful of controlling energies around you and even within you. Watch out for your stubbornness too. Taurians can be stubborn, but they're just as innovative and dynamic as any other sign. You guys don't need this, okay? You're allowed to move on. You're allowed to grow. Other people can move on, and so can you. I kind of get the feeling that you and another person, Taurus, want to create some independence between yourselves, but it's like, I feel like someone wants to make their independence happen, but they don't want you to do it. And there's some resentment. Because in the energy around you, I have someone around you, the Ten of Pentacles, Death, the Five of Swords, the Queen of Wands. I think that you're the Queen of Wands. So there could have been an ending to a commitment. Death could be an actual death, or it could be a transformation that's been very slow. This person's accepting the ending, and it could have to do with a marriage, a long-term commitment, a contract, some stability. This person is angry, they're resentful, and if you're the Queen of Wands, it's like I have a King and Queen of Wands here, but then I also have a King of Swords and a Queen of Pentacles. There could be several people involved in this scenario, the beginning of July, or these could be different aspects of you and another person. First of all, if it's a woman, they're mad or they're ready to fight for you. They want your attention. They want a dynamic relationship with you. They want to take the lead. It's very passionate. It's a very passionate woman, but she has a shadow side and she can even get jealous and wants what she wants. It's also possible if you're claiming some kind of an independence and making a transformation that involves long-term stability, there's someone around you that's kind of possessive and jealous, and they're not really liking that. Even though I see someone in your environment creating the same thing for themselves, I'm like, how come Taurus can't do it? If you can do it, how come they can't? I think there's some growing pains in a relationship, or maybe perhaps even an ending of a relationship. What this person has to say is the untold truth of their heart is better off, happiness, perspective, clear head space, masculine energy. They have a strong masculine energy, or they like that. Distance, barrier, separation, and space, memories, bittersweet dwelling, and reminiscing. So I feel like this person went off and is going off and claiming some independence. They want space and barriers and separation from you, Taurus. They think they're better off this way. But they do have these bittersweet memories with you that they dwell upon. When they think about the past, sometimes they think about the good times, but then they get stuck on the bad times as well. Ultimately, they want space from you. It's like they want space, but at the same time, they're mad that you're getting the same thing. Because the King and Queen of Wands don't necessarily create space or boundaries. The King and Queen of Swords might do that, but they're innovative. They have a strongly defined sense of self, and they put themselves first. And it's almost like this person wants to do that for themselves, but they don't want you to do that. Having a hard time with change is what I see here. Having a hard time with change. But you are purifying, heart fog, consequences, and hoping. So the first thing you're doing is you're purging, you're healing, you're cleaning your energy. There's that cleanse card again coming out in the second deck. You just want to clean slate, clean space. You want to detox. You want to feel pure and healthy. You want to purge. You have sent or received some mixed signals. I think your emotions are blocked up. There's a lot of clutter in your heart chakra. So I suggest journaling about your feelings, not your thoughts, not your things, not what you think about. Let go of the rationalizations, Taurus. Listen to your heart chakra. It is fogged up. I think you are dealing with some consequences. Your destiny and your fate are playing out. You're thinking a lot about cause and effect and karma, which is what you're meant to do and what the results of your actions will be, the cycles you play out. I know you want to purify it. I know you're just feeling a little blocked up right now. You are hopeful, waiting, hoping, expecting, and manifesting. I think you're hoping for the best moving forward. It just looks kind of complicated for you. Listen to your heart chakra, okay? I really can't emphasize that enough, you guys, that like cleansing and the authenticity and honoring all your feelings and not just your thoughts will help your heart become uncluttered. You'll be able to deal with some of the consequences moving forward because the future does look hopeful. It's just hard to move on from something because there's a dependency between you and someone else, but you will cleanse and you will get your authenticity. So the overall reason for the reading, I think this is the person around you, is the Ten of Wands. The way someone's feeling is the Two of Swords. The way someone sees you is the Knight of Wands. What you need to know is the Two of Cups, and I like this. This is good. That's some diplomacy, but the final outcome is the Seven of Cups, which is a lot of choices, wishful thinking, opportunities coming in, and a lot of good ones, but also some confusion, and there is going to be some tension. So there's this person around you that they're showing you this on the surface. I'm really worn down. I'm getting older here. I'm like falling down here. This person's carrying heavy burdens. They may be burdened and weighed down with some guilt or just baggage. It's taken them a long time to get where they are. That's what it looks like on the surface. But underneath, I was surprised. I got the Magician, the Tower, and the King of Wands. Here's the thing. I think this person is going to show you kind of a woe is me, I'm overwhelmed, but underneath, they know exactly what they're doing. Maybe it's not a facade. It's not necessarily a facade. Like, it's taken them a long time to get to a point where they have a plan. They're going to blow everything apart. They're ready for a huge, rapid transformation that will bring them a lot of independence. Or you're weighed down because you want to move towards this sexy fire sign. Maybe it could be an Aries, could be Scorpio here. Someone is manifesting a pretty big change to get towards this King of Wands, which is a fiery, passionate, sexy friend or guy, or to create that kind of life for themselves. This guy's kind of a flirt. He has a smirk on his face. He thinks he's a badass. He's a bachelor often. He'll commit, but good luck. So I feel like someone on the surface is showing you how weighed down they are, but don't be fooled. They're kind of calculated. They want independence. They want independence. The way they're feeling is the Two of Swords. This person's kind of avoidant. A decision may have to be made, and the beginning of July, Taurus, someone will have a difficult time making a decision. You and this person might need a minute, but there is a good conversation coming, or that's your advice, is to just sit down and talk. Someone is avoidant. They have to figure out what the smartest thing for themselves is. Clarifying this is the Ten of Wands again, the Hierophant, there you are, and the Wheel of Fortune. Cycles, karma, fate, and destiny. This is a heavy burden with you, a commitment to be with you, a commitment to either someone wants to move towards you or away from you. And whoever this is, there could be someone around you. Like if you and this person are coming together, there's someone external to it hanging on to your person, okay? So it's a heavy burden. There's been a heavy commitment and rules and regulations, the system, family, tradition, and all that, the Taurian energy you guys have. I don't know this is necessarily you, but it's like someone's been in a commitment for so long, but it's a burden. And now a choice has to be made that's difficult, that will really affect fate and destiny and the cycles that are being played out. I wanted to know what the Ten of Wands was, and I got the King of Cups and the Four of Wands. Someone has a lot of love in their heart here, and they do want stability. But the Taurus energy, when I clarified this, which is the system and wisdom and the way things are always done, I got the Eight of Swords and the Page of Wands. It's like this person has a lot of love and wants stability, but I think that they want some freedom and they're stuck, or someone doesn't want to see that you have freedom or want freedom. There's some negative thoughts about the commitment and the way things are being done. And someone does want, maybe is a little bored and wants some excitement, wants some adventure, wants to stretch their legs. So I've got a King of Wands, a King of Cups, and a King of Swords. There could be a couple different people go in here, but not necessarily. I think that either a person wants to move towards something that has more love and stability, or they need to move away from something despite the love and stability. This could be a home. Someone might be letting go of a property, a vacation home, I just heard as well. Also something about, I'm seeing like an airplane hangar or something, or a marina or a dock. Someone might like to sit outside and drink on their front porch or on the boat, on the dock, something like that. It's hard to let go of something here, or to let you go, because you could be the Page of Wands too, because people see you as the Page of Wands or the Knight of Wands, rebellious, passionate, excited, like you're blazing a trail here. They also see you as the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. Someone's watching you from afar, looking really good. I think there could be two young, there could be an earth sign and a fire sign here that are young. These could be kids. They could be people in their younger 20s, but someone sees you as making a break for it. I think they also see you working really hard towards independence and abundant luxury. They also might see you being somewhat stubborn and having a hard time letting go of where you are right now, because you do very well there and you're happy, or they don't want to do that. These cards look good. They see you maybe setting up roots somewhere else. Someone's setting up roots somewhere else. They watch from afar, or they see you thinking about your future. You've got somewhere to go. And it might be difficult because the Two of Swords is here. But here's what you need to know. This is what you need to know, or your advice. The Two of Cups. A good conversation could be had, and a good connection, a good heart-to-heart between yourself and this person or someone else. Maybe you're moving in with this King of Cups. Maybe they're blowing up their life to start something new with you. There could be a parting of ways, but a good conversation could be had about long-term emotional stability, what you're putting work into, about work, and it will take strength. This will take work, okay? Whatever's going on here, this will take work, but it's for the sake of long-term emotional stability, consistency in what you're working towards in the Pentacle realm. Something could happen in July. The Leo season's right around the corner, and it will take strength. It will be a difficult conversation, but if you're compassionate and diplomatic and everyone tames pride and emotion, a good productive connection or conversation can take place moving forward. I was just telling a client the other day that's going through a divorce, the 10 of Cups can be a divorce. It's just a happy ending and an ending that creates stability. So if any of you are going through something like that, it can still be a happy ending. Or they're saying, be strong, because if you put work into it, new connections and good heart-to-heart connections and stability will come in for you. It will come in for you. It looks like you're moving towards it. But we're ending on the 7 of Cups, so lots of choices here. Watch out for wishful thinking and living in a fantasy. Try to stay grounded. You could have a lot of choices in front of you, and it can be a little overwhelming. And then clarifying all these choices and opportunities and feeling a little overwhelmed and not knowing where you stand, or this person not knowing where they stand and what they choose. I have the King of Swords, the 5 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. There you are. There you are, Taurus. Or that could be someone else. I have 2 queens. I have a bunch of kings here. Those could be different aspects of you or other people involved. Take your pick. Lots going on this week. So I think that there will be a bit of a battle of wills between these 2 people. You could be one of these people. You could be the Queen of Pentacles or the King of Swords. One of you is very grounded and practical and honors duty and responsibility. And another person here, they like to be in control and in charge. They can be, sometimes the King of Swords can come off as kind of a dick. Not necessarily, though. These 2 people could maybe work something out, but there's a lot of tension. And it's not the 5 of Swords, it's just the 5 of Wands, where, try to be part of a solution and not part of a problem. There's something needs to be worked through here over choices being made moving forward. Their advice is to be strong, look at the details, work things out that are necessary, in particular with money, work, your daily routine. It looks like family could be at stake and the ability to communicate really well. Just know that someone around you, they think they're better off either without you or what they're departing from. This could also be a jealous ex too, like your new person's or your person's ex, like they don't want your man anymore, but they don't want him to be happy just because she likes all the attention. Or this is a person around you that doesn't want you to have, like, what's good for the goose isn't good for the gander. Take it as it resonates. You just keep cleansing. You stay authentic. Believe in your own magic. Okay, it's time for someone to move on and resist a dependency. A change in lifestyle, either physical or emotional, is necessary. Both. It will take strength. You are protected moving through this new portal. Have hope. Have hope. You guys will work this out in a very grounded, practical way. I see you charging towards something exciting for yourself and creating a lot of abundance. I know that that's important for you. Someone around you may be telling you you're being both rebellious and stubborn. That may or may not be true. So address that. It'll be a time of strength. Strength of character is called for. Be hopeful. Consider consequences. Keep purifying. Okay, Taurus, that's your reading for the beginning of July. I hope that this helps you if it resonates with you. You can always book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Taurus. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.